essential e-commerce questions in no time. I have Dustin Hickle here with me. Dustin, can you please describe to us what are KPIs in e-commerce? Also, how can you track KPIs and measure your success?
It's a great question. Let's start with 6 specific KPIs that I think we should measure in e-commerce. The first one, conversion rate. Are you actually selling product, right? And you can get more granular on that. We will in a minute, but conversion rate. Are people actually landing on your website, going through the entire checkout process and making a purchase? If that one's not happening, the rest of them don't matter. So we want to make sure we're starting there, right? Secondly, this is e-commerce and just business overall, right? Revenue. We want to make sure that revenue is going up. Obviously, there's room for seasonality. Things change throughout the year. We're probably going to see more revenue during holidays than we are during, the dead of summer. Depends on the product. But of course, measuring revenue is a big deal. Thirdly, the one that I don't see paid enough attention to is the amount of fees that you're paying to your e-commerce platform. That can be a really kind of almost a hidden cost drain on your overall profitability. So making sure you're paying attention to that as your sales increase and your volume of sales increases, a lot of times those processing or those per transaction fees, they don't scale down. So you just see that number of the fees that you're paying get bigger and bigger and bigger. And next thing you know, you're actually losing some profitability because you're not paying attention to that specific metric. The fourth one, all websites, right? Traffic and page visits. How much traffic are we getting? Are they clicking through 4, 5, 6 different pages? Are they looking at a lot of different products? Are they trying to figure out more about our culture of our company and why they should buy from us? Paying attention to some of those typical kind of Google Analytics level metrics. Cart abandonment rate. That's a huge one. If people are putting products in the cart and then not completing the purchase, you got to figure that out fast, right? Yep. Like some of us like to window shop from time to time and like put things on our wish list, sort of like you see on Amazon. But in some cases, people put products all the way in their cart and then never check out. And so there's all kinds of technologies, follow-up emails that you can use to make sure that person comes back and picks that cart back up, makes the purchase. But if you're not paying attention to your cart abandonment rate, you won't know what technologies you should leverage or what steps you should leverage to get that customer to come back. So pay attention to cart abandonment rate. And then the sixth one, like overtime, right? How long, I guess let's go back and say time is something that you should pay attention to, because you might have that seasonality I was talking about, that matters. So if you're not paying attention to overall seasonality and what's happening throughout the year, throughout 2 years, throughout 3 years, throughout 5 years, and you're missing some of that trend data, and you can only get that data through, being live with time, right? You have to have the time to gather that data. But looking back retroactively is really important because it can help you say, okay, if we're slow in the summer, what type of business decisions can we make? What type of couponing can we do? What type of extra promotion can we do in the summer to make sure that our sales stay a little bit more level and we don't have so much seasonality in our cash flow in our business throughout the year? So those are the 6 things I would pay attention to: your conversion rate, revenue overall, how much you're paying in fees, your traffic and your page visits, shopping cart abandonment rate, and then making sure that you're looking back retroactively over time to identify any of those seasonal changes in your business model.
Okay, perfect. Well, there you go. E-commerce KPIs just measures your web performance. And I think a great takeaway here is the time one, because that's not really a KPI that comes through your Google Analytics, right? So that's very helpful. Appreciate you, Dustin. If you guys found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. It doesn't cost you nothing.